And Colonel Powers in Mercury Control will give us the final
This is
countdown.
Mercury Control. Count as T-minus 1 minute and counting. This is Mercury Control. The countdown for the MA-7 is now T-minus 25 seconds and counting. T-minus 23. Mercury umbilical is out. The periscope has retracted. We are T-minus 19 seconds, holding momentarily. T-minus 15 and counting. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 3, 2, 1, 0. Ignition, liftoff. MA-7 liftoff time is 7:45 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Astronaut M. Scott Carpenter reports all systems are go. The trajectory is okay. Astronaut Scott Carpenter reports his fuel system okay. His oxygen supply is okay. The cabin pressure is decreasing as it was expected to. The MA-7 trajectory is okay. We are now 1 minute and 17 seconds into the flight. Scott Carpenter reports his fuel and oxygen quantities steady. The cabin pressure decreasing on schedule. This is Mercury Control. The United States launched its second manned orbital space flight with astronaut M. Scott Carpenter at the controls at 0745 a.m. Eastern Standard Time here today. The purpose of the flight is to continue the investigation of man's capabilities in space, leading toward manned flight to the moon and return. This is Mercury Control. Our telemetry indications here at Mercury Control indicate the cabin pressure steady at the moment at 5.9 pounds per square inch. We're 2 minutes and 7 seconds into the flight. All systems are go at this time. This is Mercury Control. We have telemetry confirmation of the staging, that is the booster engine shutdown and jettison. The pilot has confirmed that he has staging. Astronaut M. Scott Carpenter reports that the escape tower has been jettisoned. Our telemetry indications here at Mercury Control confirm that the tower has been jettisoned. This is Mercury Control. We are now 3 minutes and 15 seconds into the flight. Astronaut Carpenter reports his attitude control system fuel and oxygen supply are okay. The trajectory of the Atlas is A-OK. The Atlas booster engines have been jettisoned and the vehicle is now continuing its flight with the sustainer and vernier rocket engines. Cabin pressure has steadied at 5.8 pounds per square inch. The tower has been jettisoned. Astronaut Scott Carpenter reports at 3 minutes and 30 seconds. My status is good. Cabin pressure at 5.8 pounds per square inch. The electrical system is steady. Its fuel supply and oxygen quantities are as they should be. Mercury control checks of all systems in the MA-7 Aurora 7 spacecraft indicate all systems are go at this time. Astronaut Carpenter reports he is in excellent condition. Electrical power is steady. Fuel supply is up. Oxygen supply is proper. The trajectory is still A-OK. This is Mercury control. We are 4 minutes and 59 seconds, 5 minutes into the flight. All systems are go at this time. We have a report here in Mercury control that the sustainer engine has been cut off. The astronaut reports and confirms sustainer engine cut off. He reports capsule separation. Mercury control reports that the mission is go. Mercury astronaut Scott Carpenter reports a go at the point of insertion. Mercury control has just advised M. Scott Carpenter that on the basis of our computations here and telemetry indications, he is good for at least 7 orbits. So M. Scott Carpenter, the second U.S. astronaut, is in orbit this time. Mercury astronaut Scott Carpenter reports he is exercising his control system. He has made his turnaround, and the attitude control system seems to be working properly at this time. The flight surgeon reports his indications are that Scott Carpenter is in excellent condition in space. Astronaut M. Scott Carpenter aboard his Aurora 7 spacecraft reports that he's operating now on the fly-by-wire control system. He has maneuvered his spacecraft around and has positioned the Atlas launch rocket so that it's in the center of his window as he looks out at it. This is Mercury control.
We have a report that astronaut Carpenter sounded fine on the liftoff. He discussed the technical operations of his craft during the liftoff, as Colonel Powers reported to you. He has now been in flight 7 minutes and 37 seconds, and he has already passed over Bermuda, which is the first of the several tracking stations around the world. And during this time, between 6 minutes after liftoff and 14 minutes after liftoff, Carpenter is not only controlling the attitude of his spacecraft by turning it around, but he's also observing the booster from which he separated moments before as it slowly disappears from him from behind. This is one of the experiments that he was expected to perform so that he can determine man's ability to judge distance and depth perception in space, important for upcoming space flights, particularly Gemini and Apollo, which plan to use the rendezvous technique. At 8 minutes and 17 seconds, he's beyond Bermuda now, and as far as we know, all reports are that everything is fine. The astronaut himself is in excellent condition. He's just beyond Bermuda, out over the Atlantic Ocean, beginning his first orbit, and he has an elapsed flight time of 8 minutes and 36 seconds. So, it went exactly as planned. The booster engines cut off precisely on schedule. The next expected thing was for the escape escape tower to be jettisoned, and it was right on the dot with the clock. The next important maneuver was the sustainer engine cut off, and it came on time. And after that, the insertion into orbit, and we've been told that that has happened, and he's good for at least 7 orbits. They, of course, will not attempt 7 orbits today. They could if they only had to count on the accuracy with which they hit their targets. It would be good enough for 7 orbits, but they will only attempt 3. Now, we're expecting very shortly that we will get a replay of a tape made of astronaut Carpenter's broadcast back to Earth, the first one. They're hoping to get these to us within 30 to 90 seconds after they're made. It would be from a half a minute to a minute and a half. Sometimes, of course, they'll run behind. I think they do remarkably well to get them to us as soon as they do. But we'll get our first word from astronaut Carpenter himself on how things are going. In the meantime, you can see on our map, you can see the capsule moving out over the Atlantic. He's now been up 9 minutes and 50 seconds. And at about 12 minutes and 17 seconds, he would be at what you might call a mid-Atlantic position heading for the coast of Africa. Another fairly interesting condition that the astronaut observes, at least Colonel Glenn did on his flight, is that about 4 minutes after liftoff, when most of the fuel inside this big booster missile has been consumed, and the thing is only as thick or as thin as a dime, really. It's quite long, and his spacecraft is out on the end of it, and the thing becomes flexible, and he feels like he's on the end of a springboard. I think we have the first tape from Scott Carpenter coming up at Cape Canaveral, so we'll go to Cape Canaveral, and John Powers, who will tell us about the tape.
Roger. This is Mercury Control. We have lost effective voice communication with Mercury astronaut Scott Carpenter at this time, but as he passed out of range of Bermuda, we did gather approximately 6 minutes of tape recording. The tape recordings are available now for playing. The sound you hear will be the voice of astronaut Scott Carpenter talking to the capsule communicator, Gus Grissom, here in Mercury Control, after having passed the Bermuda tracking station.
We're 19 seconds. Understand. We're on the count. We're on the count. 15. 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Liftoff. The clock has started. Roger. Out it clear, Gus. Roger, Aurora 7. Stand by for your time hack. Roger. A little bit of shaking. Be smooth. 4, 3, 2, 1, mark. Roger, the backup clock has started. Roger, Aurora 7. Clear blue sky. 32 seconds, 9,000. Fuel and oxygen steady. Cabin pressure 51 and dropping. Little rough for max Q. 1 minute. Roger, you're looking good from here, Scott. 25 amps and the power is good. Roger, you're looking good. Mark, 1 minute. Cabin pressure is on schedule. Fuel and oxygen are steady 24 amps. All the power is good. Roger, pitch is 56. You look real good. Roger, my pitch looks good. Smoothing down a little bit now. Feel the pitch program starting over. Roger. Sky is getting quite black at 1:30. Elapsed. Fuel and oxygen is steady. Cabin pressure is leveling off at 6.2. 22 amps and the power is still good. A 1 CPS sway in yaw. Roger, understand. Pitch is 37. You look real good.